336, great machine, we're excited about it. We've added more power, we've added increased swing torque, ton of features in the cab, fuel savings over F-Series, up to 15% fuel savings, and these production type machines, 15% fuel savings is quite a bit. That's more money in the pocket at the end of the day for the owners. Reduced maintenance costs, all these machines are EH. So all next-gen excavators coming out for the rest of the next-gen career is EH machines, which is a great thing for us, because when you have an electronic or hydraulic machine, the things that you can do with it tend to be almost limitless. Optional 360-degree camera, that's huge. Safety, I mean, to be able to see virtually all the way around an excavator, which already spins 360 degrees, but you never know what you're swinging into to the left or to the right, having a 360-degree camera with 100% visibility around you is huge. If I was digging sewer and I've got a trench box where a foreman pulls up behind me or whatever, you don't know that if you don't have visibility to it, right? So you're turning your head, you're being careful where you swing, but as I see somebody pull up behind me to the left or to the right or behind me or in front of me, I have that sheer visibility all the way around the machine. So that's huge. Another safety feature, cab avoidance. Standard on all these machines. I can prevent that bucket from hitting the cab now. Or if I'm pulling concrete slabs that stick 4 feet outside the bucket and the operator accidentally gets too close to the cab, he can shove that concrete piece into the cab, right? Well, we can move that E-fence, that cab section away to 6 feet away from the cab. No matter what, you can't get into there. We have the two 336s right here. These machines we've gone over, starting with the next-gen machine, with IMUs instead of using rotation sensors to let us know where the boom, bucket, and stick are. So those are what's talking to the display. Those are what's telling you, hey, here's where I am at in the world as far as two-dimensional. It's all relative to the bottom of the tracks. We have rotation sensors, so we know how the machine is rotating. We know where the angles of the boom, stick, and bucket are at all time. That's part of the standard technology, as well as the boom pressure sensors that allow you to work with payload and the new lift assist that Brian talked about earlier. All those all combined, those all work together, and we're just at the beginning of it as well. So like I said in the presentation, these machines are all EH, so we have lots of capability. It's having EH control and capability allows the machine to just work electronically. So there's things that we're going to be able to do in the future that we wouldn't be able to do, or it would be hard to retrofit a machine that's pilot controlled, and you'd have to back office that to make it an EH machine, to make it automated, say, or remote, whatever those things may be harder to do on a pilot machine versus a EH machine. You get in the cab, it's the exact same cab that's in a 320 that will eventually be in a 390 that's going to go down into a 313. They're all going to be the same cab. Buttons are the same, the way the monitor works. The only thing that will maybe change is software updates. There's almost 400 foot of hydraulic hoses gone on those machines, because you used to have hydraulic hoses running all the way up to under the joysticks. And then your legs would get hot in the summer because you have hot hydraulic hoses right next to your legs. So that part's gone. So in the summer you have a more controlled cab, the climate. But getting rid of all those hydraulic hoses, what goes with hydraulic hoses? Fittings and oil. So you reduce a tremendous amount of fittings, upwards of 50 to 70 fittings, hundreds of foot of hydraulic hoses, and then 20% less hydraulic fuel or fluid. So because those lines have to be filled with hydraulic oil, they're no longer there. We don't require as much hydraulic oil.